To grow okra, there's 5 steps. Step 1, watering it. Okra likes a lot of water. It's not a drought-tolerant plant. If you want it to produce, it needs water. 2, weeding. Okra does not compete with weeds or other plants. Okra likes room. It needs to be about a foot apart or more. 3, fertilize. Okra is a heavy feeder because it produces heavy. You need to feed it. 4, picking. Okra needs to be picked almost every day. It's got to be picked. If you don't pick it, it starts producing hard seeds and the okra pods get too thick to eat. This variety is the best variety of okra. The best. It's called Z-Best because its pods can be picked at a longer stage and still not have the fiber that is so thick and cordy that you can't eat it. Last but not least, number 5 is, what's number 5?
Protection.
I think I said protection. Say all the 5 steps. Let's see. There's watering.
Feed, water, pick, protect. That's it.
Oh gosh, there's only 4 steps. Weed, water, pick, protect. Fertilize. That's it. Weed, water, pick, protect, fertilize. Anyway, you do have to watch it. Japanese beetles eat this. They like the leaves. Animals love the leaves of okra. Grasshoppers love the leaves of okra. And to be organic, you need to keep these things away. The way I keep the deer away, I just put a chicken wire fence loosely up, strapped it over a post, attached a bell to it. Anytime they touch this fence, there's another bell over there, they get scared off. And this is such a heavy producer. Look at the size of these pods. I picked it yesterday. And already got another pod that big. And this is still edible at this stage. You can break it in half and it will not have the fiber inside. See? Try that with any other variety of okra besides Z-Best. You can't do it. I'd eat this right now, but I don't want a full mouth while I do the video. But okra is such a producer, and look at the beautiful flowers okra has. They're just beautiful. Early in the morning, they bloom. By the afternoon, they've got a pod, and by evening, you better pick it. Okra needs to be planted when the soil is warm, which means if your temperatures every day are not getting into the 80s, then it's not time to plant okra. Now, if they just now got into the 80s, one day, it's still too early. Wait until the 80s are steady, then plant your okra. Otherwise, they'll just sit there and sleep. The seeds just don't do well. The little plants won't grow anyway. There's no advantage to planting it early. Water it, weed it, protect it, fertilize it, pick it. That's all there is. Okra comes from the Nile region of Africa. It's a cultivated plant with many different varieties. The most common variety that I've seen is Clemson spineless. Clemson spineless is a thin-leafed variety, a sparse plant. I'm not really fond of it. Now, this Stewart Z-Best is a branchy okra. It makes a lot of okra. It puts on a lot of branches. I love this. Look at the size of these leaves. Look at how pretty and green this plant is. It's just a beautiful, beautiful okra. And this is very young. You've seen it. I've got other videos about exactly when I planted it. And it grows nice and fast. It's my favorite okra. Okra likes a lot of fertilizer, likes a lot of nitrogen. You can fertilize it with chicken manure. Animal urine is the best. I just love it. So that's about all I can tell you that I know about it. Is make sure the soil is warm, make sure it's given plenty of moisture, a lot of water, make sure you pick it. Rambling, that's all I got to say about okra. Oh, don't believe the stories about what they call whipping okra or as they like to corrupt our language, whooping the okra. Don't whoop the okra, which means walking up and down the rows, beating it with a stick, tearing it up to make it produce more. You can't make it produce more. Okra produces so much, it's already so productive. There's one making ready a flower, so it can make another one. There's already a pod. I mean, you can't even pick okra fast as it grows. So another one of the production people will tell you, hey, I got a video out here about cutting the leaves off of okra. Cut the leaves off and it'll bear. That doesn't work either. Just make it grow, take care of it. It's like any other plant. Make sure it's got all the water, the food, and the protection it needs, and you got an okra plant with plenty of production. Oh, and it loves full sun. Give it full sun. Loves heat, loves full sun, loves water, loves fertilizer. Loves being picked. Bye-bye.